NetJets prides itself on having two particular competitive advantages. One is we're the safest operation in the world, and we spend millions and millions of dollars a year to make sure that stays the case. We also have the highest possible individualized service. We want to approximate each person owning their own aircraft, even if they're in a fractional program, and we think we do a spectacular job of doing that. Lastly, we've added a third leg to that stool. In the last 18 months or so, we purchased $17.6 billion worth of Signature Series aircraft, and so we'll have aircraft that people can't get anywhere else. Warren's a terrific boss. He's a great person to work for, although as he says, he's very hands-off, and sometimes that can be a little nerve-wracking. He's got two rules: call me if there's going to be a problem, if there's bad news, or if you're going to spend a bunch of Berkshire's money. And so when we were placing these orders for $17.6 billion worth of aircraft, I put together a one-sheet with my team, a piece of paper that explained what we were buying and the terms and conditions and so forth, very short, and I sent it to him via email. I never heard anything back. And I thought, I wonder if he got that email, I better call. So I called over and I spoke with Warren's assistant, Debbie, and she said, oh no, he got it. And I said, well, would he like to talk about it? And she said, no, he's fine. And I said, well, maybe if I could just speak with him for a minute or two, just so I can be sure. And so I did, and he got on the phone and said, no, I think that makes sense. I understand where you're going, and it looks like you're all making good decisions. So he's true to his word, that he is in touch and on top of it, but lets us managers and Berkshire's family run the businesses. We designed the interiors of the Signature Series aircraft specifically after speaking with our owners and looking at how they fly. So they'll design from seat configuration, seat design, layout, cabinetry, to be specific to what we know our owners want and people fly privately want on a regular basis. In addition, we've taken certain steps to make the aircraft quieter, to make them higher in humidity, and to make them lower in altitude, so that the flying comfort is enhanced significantly. And that's something nobody else is doing in the industry. Right now we're sitting at a Global 6000, which is roughly a $55 million aircraft. Seats 13, travels 6,000 or so nautical miles, cruise speed of 0.85, so slightly under the speed of sound. It's incredibly smooth and incredibly quiet and very comfortable. In the next 10 to 15 years, we want to continue to have a strong, robust foundation in the United States. We'd also like to expand upon our business in Europe. We're already the largest fractional provider there. We are starting a management business for wholly owned aircraft as well. And lastly, the third piece of that puzzle will be China, and we'd like to have a robust operation there as well. Most people don't know this, but the average scheduled carrier flies to 70 airports or so a year. NetJets flies to 5,000. So flying on us, you can get where you want to get, when you want to get there, and it provides an unparalleled flexibility.